Hi, I'm Chef Greg. Welcome back to the forum for another episode of Equipped for Flavor. Who doesn't love a fried chicken sandwich? Today we're going to show you the difference between a chicken sandwich and a famous fried chicken sandwich. First step to build this delicious chicken sandwich, a nicely marinated chicken. These chicken thighs I've marinated overnight. And we're going to take them, we're going to dredge them in some seasoned flour. And this is going to be a double dredge. So we're going to take these, coat them up real nice, set them off to the side, and we'll dredge them one more time before we fry them. We're using today a Vulcan quick fry, amazing recovery time, super even heat, and it's going to cook these just right. So all I'm going to do is just take these, re-dredge them, shake them off real nice, just lower them into that oil. And they're doing great. Some of the cool things about the quick fry is its ability to recover temperature. A lot of times when you drop in product, you start to get that lazy bubble, and that's the product's just shocking that oil and bringing the temperature down so much that it's not cooking like you want it to. You want that oil to be hot to be able to get crispy and create the color on the outside of your product. Quick fry has a rapid recovery, so it's super fast getting back up to temperature when you drop new product in. It allows to maintain that perfect heat to give you a nice golden brown product at the end. For those that don't like fried chicken, we have some grilled chicken options. I'm going to move over here one little step to our Vulcan VACB charbroiler. We're going to start grilling up some chicken. We'll give you some fun facts on it. So Vulcan's VACB charbroiler is one of the most even charbroilers you'll use. It doesn't have the campfire effect that most charbroilers cause, which all that heat concentrates on one central point of the grill. This has supercharger plates in it, which divide each zone. So each zone actually is controlled by the knob on the front. It's not just crank them all up and let it ride. This you can dial in the temperatures that you want, and it's going to actually control that individual zone. Makes it unique that it's the pilots, the outlets for the gas that run through are designed in different sizes so that the gas flow is even from front to back, creating a very even cook. So while this is grilling, I'm going to take some time and throw my buns on and get them nice and toasty. These I'm going to put on our MSA griddle. I'll put a little bit of butter down. You can see how beautifully even this VACB charbroiler cooks, doing exactly what we want it to do. Notice our MSA griddle also has the clamshell on it. So if you're doing a product that you need to cook faster, this clamshell actually lowers down and will touch the top of your product so it cooks from the top and the bottom. This particular unit has a rapid recovery plate, which is aluminum pressed between two pieces of stainless steel. This to create super even cooking surface. Checking our buns. Nice, beautiful golden on them. So now that our chicken's done cooking, I'm going to put it in our Vulcan Chef Combi and let it hold. Probably the easiest task at all for that Chef Combi to handle. One of the fun parts about having a Vulcan fryer with built-in filtration is that now that I just dumped all that chicken in there with all that flour on it that tends to burn and change the quality of the oil and really shorten its life. Now I'm able to drain it and filter it, bring it right back up to temperature in no time so we can get our fries going. So it's as easy as opening our drain. Automatically tells it that it's draining, so it stops heating. All that oil is going to start to drain out of the tank. And this is something you can do during service. It only takes 3 or 4 minutes to get it drained, filtered, and then pumped right back up into it. So now I'm going to press and hold our filter button. And that filter is going to start bringing that oil up. And when I'm ready for it to go back in the tank, I just close the drain and it'll start to refill. Very little temperature loss, saving that life of that oil, extending it a long time. So now that we've used our Vulcan lineup to get all of our sandwich components completed, let's put the sandwich together. So we're going to start with our buns. So we have our nice 4-star logo branded on the top of these. I like to do a little sauce down on the bottom. Place our crispy chicken right on top. A couple pieces of lettuce on here. A couple pieces of tomato. We gotta have the pickles. Place our bun right on top. We'll hold it together with our sexy Bon Chef knife. Gotta have our French fries. And that's how you turn a chicken sandwich into a famous chicken sandwich. 4 out of 4 stars. Love talking with my mouth full.